I see a ghost sleigh bell jingling, ring, ting-a-ting-a-ling. I'm on to lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Outside, snow is falling and friends are calling.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. So today I'm doing like a highly requested video on how to make a Roblox clothing thingy. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first thing you want to do is you want to open Pixlr, and then you want to open your template, your clothing template. So let's do that. Okay, so now that I opened my template, you want to make a new layer, like an empty layer. And I'm going to make like 5 little empty layers because that's how much things I have to do. You'll see why in a little bit. So now you want to click your background layer and you want to unlock it. Once you unlocked it, you want to bring it to the top. Bring it to the top of all the layers. You just add it and then lock it again. Because when you do this, it means you can't move it. That's why I added all those little layers in the beginning, so it wouldn't be really messy, if that makes sense. So you want to go on your first layer and pick a color on this little color wheel now. This color will be the color of your shirt. I'm doing this shade of red, and what you want to do is you want to make a little dot of the red, like here. Well, bigger than that. I accidentally clicked this thing, hang on. So you make your little red dot. You want to color it. You want to make these 2 little circles the same exact color. So once you do that, you click this little shape icon right here and click the first one, the rectangle. Now that you have it, you want to drag it over the front of the shirt to the desirable length you want. So here's mine. And you want to do that for the sleeves as well, like this. If you do it this far on the sleeves, you won't be able to see your character's hands, and I think it kind of looks funny. So if you do it like this, you'll be able to see the hands, and it looks really good. And you want to cover these things at the top, because those are the shoulders, I think. Okay, so what you want to do now is you want to find an image to go on your shirt. Sorry for that sound, someone is mowing their grass. Oopsies. So you want to find a transparent image, like I was saying, and you don't want an image without a transparent background because it will just look funny because it won't be the same color as your shirt. Instead of having one of these, you want a transparent background like this. And to tell if it's transparent, it has these little checkers in the background. And since Hello Kitty is really trendy now, I'm going to use a Hello Kitty image for my shirt. So you're going to save your Hello Kitty or whatever image you're doing. It doesn't have to be Hello Kitty. And you're going to open it in a new layer. So hit layer, add images layer, and open whatever image you just downloaded. So, Hello Kitty, right here. This is the one I downloaded. It's really cute. And you want to scale it to the size that you want it to be. And if you make it too, hang on, let me show you. If you do it like this, hang on, oopsies. If you do your Hello Kitty like this, or whatever you're doing, like this on the side of the shirt, it will look so bad because it will be half on the sleeves and half on the shirt, so it won't look right. I'm giving you guys this advice because I did that when I first started and I got so mad because the clothing looked ugly. So now that you have the image you want centered, I'm gonna move it over a little bit, here you go, this is the center of the shirt. So now what you want to do is you want to make a neck hole. To do that, you click the eraser and change the brush to the size 20, but on the first row. And you want to make it centered. That's why you put the image first, so the image shows where your centered is. And do this. There you go. Hang on, I can make it. You want to make it as centered as possible, so don't rush on this step. So there you go. You have your little neck hole. Okay guys, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do the shading of the shirt. So this part seems really confusing, but I promise it's not. So what you want to do is you want to click the color of your shirt that you're using. So most likely this color. And then you want to make it darker. So probably this dark. If you're doing the same red color or whatever color you're doing, just make it darker than the original shade. And then so basically all you do now is you go like this in the middle of the thing. And if you're doing a girl shirt, this is the girl shading on the front. And just like the entire time, just do this. It can be messy to start with, but I promise it looks better in the end. So yeah, and then the arm shading is this, a little dot, and if you mess up with these little lines like I did, you can just do that, and it's perfectly normal and looks perfect. So you want to do that for the entire thing, and when you're done, I'll show you what to do next. Okay, now that you have finished your shading, it should look something like this. So what you do now is you turn the transparency down on the shading, like this much, and boom, it looks good. I totally recommend doing this because this is what it looks like without shading. This is what it looks like with shading. I think it looks like 10 times better. So now you want to erase the neck hole if you haven't already done that. Like erase the shading out of the neck hole so it looks normal. And what I like to do to my like sweaters now, because it's like trendy, is to add one of those little collars around it. So I'm going to add a collar to it. Guys, I added a collar to the shirt, and what you want to do now is you want to save the image. So I'm going to name it Hello Kitty Sweatshirt with Collar. And I'm going to save it. The reason that thing pops up is because this is my second time filming the video, because I kept stuttering in the first attempt, and I'm a perfectionist, and I don't like having like flaws in my videos. So you want to upload it to your group or whatever you want to do. I just uploaded the shirt. If you have any questions on like how to make this shirt or anything, leave them down below, and I'll try my best to respond to them. But sadly, this is all I have for today. I'll see you guys in my next video. Until then, bye my perfect pixels.